Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm looking at you.
Well, performance art, the term as we understand it, perhaps is identified in the 1960s with, well, the works of such artists as Vito and Herman. Dr. Hugo Belen, avant-gardist and specialist in happenings.
The object wasn't what was important. It was what was realized as a living, breathing truth within the artist himself. They weren't interesting. They mocked themselves.
Christian Cage, following the research he has done on art and neurosis.
I think it was the poet Mayakovsky that put it best when he said that the aim of the artist is to be a hammer. Indeed, I think that best expresses the need, or the obligation, if you will, of the artist of today's society to express himself in a way that suggests protest, a stripping down, a breaking free of convention, a ridicule, a sense of dishonor, if you will.
And this sort of anti-art movement or spirit has continued into our own times. And we have the performing artist with guerrilla theater, constantly, attacking, undermining, challenging, taking all that we know and reassured and throwing it back into our face to take the legs out from under us so that we don't know where we stand.
It all happened that one day. That one day I cut my shirt. It was torn from my body. The clothes didn't fit. They didn't fit. They had to be removed. They had to come off. And they were cut off me. And that's the day I understood. I understood the pain of the whale.
In this case, it's the moment itself where the truth reveals deeper truths. The moment that we must necessarily engage with the artist. It's a live moment. It's unique. It can happen nowhere, no other time.
Moby Dick, Chapter 1. I understood the sacrifice of the whale, of the ocean. What is the whale? Why is the whale? Who is the whale? Everything's the whale. It's all about the whale.
However, if the artist is not a true artist, if he has no talent, then what is he? A neurotic.
The whale can feel pain. I understood the sacrifice of the whale, of the ocean. What is the whale? Why is the whale? Who is the whale?
You are the whale. You are the whale. You are the whale.
The artist looks for flowers and whales among the garbage. He protests the protests when the protesters become fashionable. He plays with earth angels, only to see them fall from heaven like Lucifer, the brightest of all angels. The artist will not serve.
What's happened? Who happened? When did it happen? Why did it happen? Who did it happen to? What's happening?
The birth of Narcissus. The artist confronts the mirror. The mirror reflects, the mirror distorts, as in a hall of mirrors. His reflection touching himself as Narcissus transforms into a flower of self-love, self-perception, self-discovery, the self, a mirror that must be shattered, as in this performance piece, to the echo of mocking laughter. Discovery that goes too far, knows too much, the artist is left with a choice. Go through the mirror, like Alice. Look in the mirror and discover you are not there.
The whale can feel pain, can feel happiness and betrayal. That's why I do what I do. You see? It's for the whale. It's for you.
Acting out a part in a dark stage, speaking in the dark. It's your turn to play.
Don't you see? Don't you see? This never happened.